Welcome to the Dominican Republic. I'm Beth, and I will be your instructor today. What a beautiful scene behind me, the ocean, the palm trees. I hope you enjoy the setting. Today we are going to do a cardio workout. I want to talk to you about what you need. Not much at all. Maybe yourself, that's the first thing, and then a bottle of water would be great, just so that you can rehydrate as we work out. I do want to talk to you as we warm up about rate of perceived exertion, meaning that you need to work at how you feel. And I will talk to you about how you should feel when we go. All right? Let's start out by warming up, and then we're doing a little interval today. So we will work for 45 seconds of cardio moves, fun aerobic dance moves that are fun, and then we will take 30 seconds. You have a choice. You can take it 30 seconds off, or you can take 30 seconds and we will do possibly a balance move or just some little stretch move, kind of a rest move. But if you need more rest, take a total rest move. So like I said, this is your workout. I'm going to be your coach today and guide you. Are you ready to start? I hope you are. Today you want your heart to start beating and get a little breath. But first, let's get a nice warm up in. So let's inhale up. Just take your thumbs up. Inhale up. Ah, nice and deep. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale out. Let's do it again, just to kind of open up that body, release any stress, so we can have a fantastic workout today. Let's roll the shoulder back. Beautiful. And forward. Doesn't that feel good? Good. Now how about a little shoulder lift and lower? So take your shoulders up to your ears and release them. Warming up the shoulders. Feeling good. And release. Just look over one shoulder. Come back to the center. Look over the other shoulder. Back to the center. Let's do that one more time. Look over the shoulder. Back to the center. Look over the shoulder. Back to the center. Nice, nice. Good job. Let's take another deep breath in. That's our little tiny warm up to begin. And let's just add a little movement because we're moving today. So I just want you to tap and tap, tap and tap. We don't need a big movement right now. We're in the warm up phase. I'd like you to add a cross on. Across. Across. So it's tap and tap. Tap side. Very nice. 4, 3, 2, same legs. Take the arm down. Take it down and down. Four more. And 3, 2, add a rock. Side, side, side. Side. Ah, get that heart pumping. Feels good, doesn't it? Four, 3, 2. Now bring it into a march. March in. March in. Good. Nice, easy march. Press down. Take the arms to the chest, push forward. Now, when we start, if you feel like you need a little bit more warm up, just keep your intensity lower. Take the arms side. You're still moving. How do you feel today? You feeling good? You're looking good. Back to the center. It's a good day. It's a good day to work our heart. Take it down. And release. Inhale. And exhale. Do you think you're ready to start? One more. Inhale. And exhale. Now I want to let you know that our first move is going to be to march in place for 45 seconds. Then we're going to do a little movement after that for our 30-second rest. We're just going to go 2 rounds of 8 exercises. That's all we've got. So I want you to do the talk test, and we'll talk about it as we go. You want to be breath, but I would always like you to be able to tell me a couple sentences. I don't want you to be so breath that you couldn't talk to me. Are you ready? I'm going to go right over to the clock. I would like you to stay in your march, please. Marching. Remember, you can just do a tiny walk or march it. March and march. We have 45 seconds. Let's push it down a little bit. You can add those arms if you'd like. Take a chest. Keeping those hands open. Lift up. You can always stay at the chest if you'd like. The heart rate will come up. Very good. Back chest. 5 seconds. Take it low. And relax. You have 30 seconds off. You can take it off. Grab some water. Or you can open and close your hands. You can keep your rock going. You can stay still. The next move I'm going to show you looks like this. I'm going to release. We're going to hustle walk. We're going to take our march and move forward and back for 4. Marching. Let's go. It's 1, 2, 3 and tap. Back. 2, 3 and tap. 1, 2, 3 and tap. Now if you feel uncomfortable doing that movement, just stay in place with your march. That's a-okay. If you want to add a little bit higher, lift. Knee, 1, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3. Looking good. Heart rate should be coming up. You have 10 seconds. Let's go. It's 1, 2, 3, and touch, back, 2, 3, touch. Hey, good. Very nice. How about a little breather? Super job. Take that breather. If you feel pretty good, you can hang onto your couch or a chair if you like, or your wall. And let's just work a little balance. Slide it down. Our next move, we're going to hustle, walk left, right, center. March it, march it, march it, march it. 4 and 3, 2, let's go to the angle. It's 1, 2, 3 and tap and back. Center. 1, 2, 3 and touch. Other side. Take it 1, 2, 3. Remember your option. Center is to march in place. Very nice. 1, 2, 3 and tap. You're moving. Make sure your little pup's not under you. Keep everything clear. Make it safe. You have 15 seconds. Center. Other way. So good to change directions. Back to the center. We're almost there. Other side. Let's take a break. Very good. All right. You should be a little breath. Grab some water if you like. If you don't need the water, you can balance on the other leg. Holding on if you'd like. If you need a break and need some water, you can get it. Come on down. Our next one is a mambo. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you're just tapping out. You know it from dance class. Here we go. It's mambo and back. Mambo, you can do, make it a tiny move, step back. 1, 2, 3, 1. You can have your arms side, side. You can add a rainbow arm. Mambo in, mambo back. Mambo. Mambo, you can make them bigger if you'd like. Mambo. Or smaller. Smaller feet. Heart rate coming up. Come on. Out. Mambo. Mambo, you're looking good. Get that heart rate going. Breath is what we're looking for. Breath. Nice job. 3, 2, bring it in, rest. Okay, I want you to take a true rest. Grab a little sip of water. Then we're gonna mambo the other side. We're gonna lead off with the other leg. You just like to rock? Take your rest. That's A-okay. Leading with the other leg, our mambo. 3, 2, let's go. It's mambo, mambo. So you step forward, and back. Step forward, and back. Step forward. Now you know you can get fancier with that mambo. You can add a little arm. Little arm. Now if you love to dance, you might want to add that little rainbow. Boom, 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 boom. Good. Or you can go a little smaller. You can still get that dance step in, can't you? Now you can add a bigger arm. Boom. Ten seconds. 1, 2, 3. Good. Step and back. Step. Keep it lower if you'd like. All right, take a little breather. Let's take another breath. I want to give you a couple little breaks. Our next move is going to be a grapevine, side and back. So you step behind. If that feels uncomfortable, just step side, side. You need to do what feels comfortable for you. March, marching. So you notice we're moving in different directions. Have some fun with this. Make sure everything's out of your way. 4, 3, 2, here we go. It's grapevine. Step behind. You can do a 2-step, a side and a side if you feel more comfortable. You want to add some arms, you can. You can just alternate the arms. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good job. You can add a little knee lift if you want to get fancy. You do not have to. Good job. Or you can add a reach and pull if you want to get a little bit fancier. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have 2 seconds. Take a breather. I want you to have another break. I want you to have another break. Get some water. Get a nice sip of water. Take a breather. I'm going to show you your next one. It is that step touch. Step touch, step touch. Okay, that was our option of our grapevine. So march, march. 4, 3, 2, step touch, step touch. Now you can make it small with no arms. You can add a little medium arm, a little curl, a little higher. You can add the swing. You can add a bigger step. There's a lot of options. So what you need to be looking for is how do you feel when we get done with this 45 seconds. Remember, your goal is to say a sentence or two to me. Not tell me your whole life history or not be able to talk. That's tricky, isn't it? But you can get it. Looking good. And take a breath. Great job. Now on this set, if you feel good enough, let's lift and lower. So you're coming up and lifting the heels. Lift and lower. Up on the toe and back. Good. Up, down, up. Up, down, up. Last one. Take a break. Now, on our step touch, we're going to move a little bit. If you want, we'll start out in place, then we'll travel. 4 and 3, 2, and step. Just step side to side. Let's add a travel. Take it 1 and 2, 3, and back. 1 and 2, 3. Remember, you can have smaller arms. When you travel, it does get your heart rate up a little bit. So if you're feeling a little breathless, you might want to stay in place and make a smaller step. If you're feeling like you want a little more, it's up and 2, 3, bring it home, it's back, and 2, you look good. I hope you feel good. Up and 2, 3, and rest. Here we are. How about that? Finger taps. We have one more round. These are so good for you. And take a break. Let's get some water. Remember, when you get your water, if it's on the ground, hinge at the hip, bend your knees, and pick up. We've got 30-second rest. So in this 30 seconds, I challenge you to evaluate yourself and see where you need to adjust. How did you feel after every 45 seconds? You have one more round to make it harder, make it easier, or just keep it exactly the same. But the biggest thing is I want you to have some fun and enjoy yourself and work your heart. Ooh, you ready? We gotta go. We're just marching in place on this one. March and march. You can add some arm. You can add some higher knee. You can take it down. So how did you adjust? Punch to the front, just press. Press and press. Come on, we have 8 more rounds. Slip it over. Looking good. Back to the center. Let's press down. 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. Open and close those hands. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Open. Now remember, you can take a little breath. All right. I like to work a little bit for 15 seconds, then we take a break. The next one, we're going to take the march and travel in that hustle, just straight up and back. March right and right. 4, 3, 2, let's go. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and back. That's it. 1. And tap. Nice. If you don't feel comfortable moving, keep that march in place. If you want a little higher, lift up. Lift up. It's very good for balance. And lift. And lift. We have 15 seconds. That brings the heart rate up a little, doesn't it? If you don't need that, I wouldn't do it. 3 seconds. 2. Let's take a breath. All right. You might want to go to the wall or stand in place. A little 15-second balance hold while you're a little winded, catching your breath. And release down. Very nice. This time, we're going to take our hustle and move right, center, left. March it out. It's march and march. 4, 3, 2, let's go to the side. It's 1, 2, 3, and tap and back. Let's go center. Very nice. Let's go the other direction. 1, and touch. Back center. It's 1, 2, 3, and touch. Come on. Side. And back. And side. If you don't feel comfortable moving in different directions, stay in place and march. Or go front, back. 10 seconds. Come on. You've got it. Nice job. Let's stay home here. Very good. Balance on the other leg. Lift up. There you go. You can hang on. I need to hang on too. Well, we have that mambo coming up. Bring it down. Have a sip of water. Mambo, remember, is forward and back. So it looks like this. Step and back. 4 and 3, 2, right foot. Mambo and back. Mambo and back. Remember, you can take a tiny step. You can make it bigger. Add the arms. can add a different arm. Bigger, back, bigger, and back. Bigger. You know, the size of the arms and legs is in relation to your heart, how you feel. Do you need a smaller step? That's okay. Have a little fun. Remember that mambo. You've got 5 seconds. You used to love to do it. You can still do it. Feel empowered. Rest. Let's take a break. A total rest. Hinge, bend, grab some water. Enjoy your break. We have another leg. We'll get to mambo on. How good is that? So we want to march on that leg. Let's march. It's 4 and 3, 2, mambo left, mambo, mambo, step and back, step. All it is a step. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, step and back. Little dance move. No arms if you need. Little swing arms, I call them like little figure 8 arms. If you want, make it a little more dancey. Then you have a little rainbow arm. Or a big one. Boom. It's your workout. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have 5 seconds. Get the heart rate going, please. And rest. This time we're going to do a little move called rock the boat. I just want you to rock the boat. It's so fitting for my little area, but it's slow because you're working on hold. You can hold onto the couch or the chair. Hold, 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 and hold. Take a rest. The next move is a grapevine. March right. 4 and 3, 2, grapevine. Let's move. Side, side, side. So it's step behind, step, tap, step behind. Now you can step behind, step, lift. That's higher. You know that. You don't have to do that. You can do a 2-step if stepping behind is uncomfortable to you. That's okay. You can add a reach and pull to make it a little bit harder. It's for you. This is your workout. Where are you feeling? Can you talk to me? Can you tell me a little bit, but not a lot bit? Take a rest. Let's take a true rest here. Get a sip of water. You should have worked hard on that. Guess what? We have 2 more moves. Our next move is that step touch. You were good at that, weren't you? It's fun. I like a step touch. We have 10 seconds. Let's start out and get that march in. March, march, good. 4 and 3, 2, let's go. Step. It's just step. Step. Remember, you can have lower arms, smaller step, bigger arms, and then if you want it bigger, you add a bigger step. That's nice. So you can add a little arm swing, keep them controlled. You could add just a little curl and a smaller step or a tinier step. But guess what? You're doing something. You're moving. You have 3 seconds. How about that? All right. Woo. Let's take a little breather and tap our fingers. Our last move, we travel with that step touch. We move forward and back with it. Make sure there's nothing in the way. Take your hands out of it. So we're going to travel forward for 4 and home for 4. Or you can stay in place. We're going to start with the step touch to begin with. Add the little swing. You can make it small or big. 4 more, and 3, 2, let's travel if you want. It's 1 and 2, 3, bring it back, it's back. and 2, 3. Now forward. Forward, 2, 3, and back, back, 2. Very nice. Up and back, 2. Forward, 2, and back. 5 seconds. We're finishing up, guys. And back, 2, 3. Let's bring it home. Nice job. Tiny march. Tiny march. Now, I'd like you to take your toes up. I'm going to move back so you can see. So, toes up, heels up. Toes up, heels up. You might want to hold on. That's good. That's good. And release. That's your little 30-second rest. So, let's just step. Kind of cool down just a second. You did a great job today. I hope you had a good time. You broke a little sweat. Felt good. Let's move into a rock and take it side and side. You should have started to recover. You know how you gauge how good a shape you're getting in is by how fast you recover. Do you remember when you started, you got so winded and you stayed winded and you couldn't bring your heart rate down for a while? The better shape you get in, the faster you recover. Ah, this feels good, doesn't it? Let's do a couple more. Side and side. Very nice. Let's inhale up and exhale. So when you breathe, let's breathe through the nose all the way down to the diaphragm. Skip your chest and then exhale through your mouth. Let's try it. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. And turn. Back heels down. You want to have a nice line between your head and your heel. Lean forward. That looks good. So you don't want to be here. Let's be here, head to toe. Now I want you to take this back leg, step in. Now remember our hip hinge that we go crazy on? It's so important though to protect your back. So we want to hip hinge here, stretching out that hamstring, the back of the leg. Breathe through it. Now you can always be holding on to a wall. I just don't have one, which is okay. Slowly come up, rotate in, shift out. So what you're doing is you're bending one leg, you're pushing everything over, you're leaning and slightly lifting the toe. So holding on might be something you want to do, but stretching out the inner thigh. Now come to the center, connect with your feet on the ground, and let's change. That's good. Make sure you're not here. You're tall. Come up and let's rotate. Your back heel's down. Your front knee needs to bend and lean. Very nice. Nice line, head to heel. Now slide the back leg in, hinge, and drop. Open up the hamstring. Perfect. Now slowly roll up. Now let's go over, I'm going to my tree. You go to your wall or your couch. So match your knees, slip that foot into your hand. Nice tall back. This might be one you skip because of your knee issue. That's okay. Or you can very slowly just barely hold on. Release down. Let's change sides. Match and lift. Good. Doesn't that feel good? The front of the leg. You got it. And release. So we stretched out our lower body. Let's just get a little upper body stretch. Cross one arm over, look over the shoulder. Change sides. So you want to take your hand to the forearm, pull the arm towards the chest, and then look over the shoulder. And release down. Take the arms behind. Let's open up that chest. Boy, we want to open the chest because we don't want to be rounded, do we? We want to open up and lift up. Stretching your chest is good. Another way you do that, you can go to a wall and just open out. It's really nice to do. It's a smart thing for posture too. Release down. Take one hand to your leg. Take one arm up. If you can't do your arm up, I'd just like you to lift, push your hips over to one side. Bring it up. Lift the other direction. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? I hope you had a good workout. I know you did. You did a great job today. Let's roll back. Remember when we started this? You weren't as sweaty. We were rolling our shoulders back. And don't you feel so much better? I know I do. Change. It feels good to move. The only way that we can keep moving is to keep moving. Don't forget that. All right, and take another deep breath in. Remember our breath. Inhale. So, and exhale. Slide your hands to prayer. Push up one more time. And exhale. Thanks for coming. I walk away, and I want you to enjoy this beautiful view. You did a great job. See you next time.